niemand kann mir sagen, dass diese Musik einfach nicht geil klingt. Also, man kann sagen, was man möchte, aber die Musik ist gut. Niemand kann mir sagen. Und das ist das, wo wir auch aufgehört haben. Besser gesagt, da gehen jetzt gleich rein, wo wir aufgehört haben. Na, das nicht, das ich. Nee, ich will. Nein, ich will nicht! Mann. Okay, ich habe jetzt so viel auf dem Bildschirm. Okay, mein Bildschirm ist gerade vollgepackt. F. So, wir hoffen allerdings, dass es klappt, so wie es sein sollte. Es ist... So, wir machen noch mal kurz ein Test. Oder ich mache recht... So, wir machen kurz das Warning. Okay. So, Nachricht natürlich anheften und manuell soll das beendet dann werden. So. Und wir loaden natürlich das Game weiter, da wo wir aufgehört haben, meine Freunde. And you can use the skip button to fast forward for tags you've already read. Vielleicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich wirklich darauf Bock habe. Ja, weil, warum sollte ich? So, weil ich könnte euch jetzt zeigen, ich zeige euch mal, wie mein Bildschirm aussieht, okay? Einmal ganz kurz, damit ihr Bescheid wisst. So, mein Bildschirm sieht so aus. So. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob der angezeigt wird, deswegen gehen da selbst nochmal kurz zu schauen. Gehe ich auch nochmal kurz selbst auf mein Handy schauen. Ja, man sieht. Mein Bildschirm sieht so aus. Hier sind die Files, damit ich sehen kann, ob eine File dazu geedit wird. Hier ist der Chat und hier ist das Game. Also, mein Bildschirm ist nicht gerade leer. So, allerdings, wir sind ja jetzt nicht da, um hier nur über mein Bildschirm zu reden. Wir sind da nämlich, um unser 100% Run sozusagen hier zu beenden. Und deswegen machen wir weiter. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Oh, was ist noch aus? So, jetzt. Ich habe jetzt keine Ahnung, ob ich auch das weitergemacht habe. Ich habe es jetzt nicht lesen können, tut mir leid. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Justin, yo Sayori, yo my friend, yo buddy, how are you today, my friend? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sorry, nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snake before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You are always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Oh wow! Oh wow! Ja, wow, war so viel du willst. Das juckt keinen. Das ist das Problem, Madame. Du bist immer bringt dir nicht weiter im Leben. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. I'm making you feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Sorry. Ich habe auf Sunday und Yuri geklickt. Yuri Sunday giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. So, wir hatten kurz eine Energy. Wir wollen nämlich natürlich lange wach planen. Schmeckt lecker. Schmeckt gut. So. Weil ich will natürlich jetzt nicht so schnell müde werden. Denn wir haben noch einiges vor uns. Deswegen wird es wahrscheinlich mehrere Parts auch aufgeteilt werden. Wir sind natürlich an Part 1, 2, weil ich wegen ein paar Sachen nochmal ausführen musste, aber egal. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yeah, Yuri told Justin to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Oh, tut mir leid, Mama Yuri. Ich wusste nie, dass du so bist. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous, ich habe keine Ahnung, boah, so viele englische Wörter kann ich nicht aussprechen. Mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Oh, you sure about that? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Ich will gerne diesen Cookie sehen und auch diese Cupcakes. Wenn die wohl so gut sein sollen, dann will ich die sehen. Du kannst doch nicht einfach von mir verlangen, dass du von Essen sprichst und ich nichts sehe, dass ich keine Ahnung habe, was das ist. So wie das aussieht. Sure, gut. Sorry, suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Bears can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki, der wraps her arms around her. Immer noch, wenn so ein Typ das machen würde, wär's schwul. Ah, jeez, I get it. The cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mhm. Well, Sayori turns away to safety. Okay, das hätte ich auch gemacht, safe. Yuri and I love as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Ach, das größte Kind von allen. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ah, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Nee, sie hat keinen Freund. Sie hat definitiv keinen Freund. Sie will uns als Freund. Warum? Mann, nur weil ich das Spiel schon kenne. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chooses she was the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Diggi, schau sie dir an. Du kannst mir nicht sagen, dass sie keinen Boyfriend hat. Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ich mach das Lachen so dumm, wie es nur geht. Und das finde ich so witzig. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Hätte ich jetzt tatsächlich eine Kamera. Das tue ich nicht. Ich will nicht, ich darf nicht. Das ist beides Sachen. Aber ich habe hier direkt neben mir ein Piano noch sitzen, liegen, stehen. So, und ich könnte tatsächlich sogar spielen. Also, Monika, du bist nicht die Einzige, die was kann. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Ja, habe ich schon. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That's foreshadowing. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Justin. Ach, alle würdest du down lassen, aber mich nicht. Krass, ne? Achso, ja, Monika looks at us sweetie oder sowas. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Kannst du Megalovania spielen? Los, spiel uns Megalovania. Wenn du nicht Megalovania spielen kannst, dann bist du niemand. Wirklich, ein Stück, was ein Pianospieler lernen muss, der gleichzeitig auch Gamer ist Megalovania. Wer Piano spielt und zockt und nicht Megalovania spielen kann, oder wenigstens es schon mal ausprobiert hat, ist kein Gamer. Auch die Leute, die kein Megalovania kennen, die müssen den Namen nicht kennen. Also müssen wenigstens das schon mal gehört haben. Haben sie das noch nie gehört, sind die kein Gamer. Die ältere Generation, so meinetwegen auch schon um die Leute, die 40, 50 sind und die noch zocken, kann ich verstehen, dass sie kein Megalovania kennen. Aber die jüngere Generation, kannst du nicht sagen, dass die nicht Megalovania dann kennen. Das geht dann nicht. Die sind kein Gamer. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. No, thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade, keine Ahnung. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Ich verstehe sie. Ich könnte auch so schnell so ein Cookie aufessen, weil es kommt halt immer darauf an, erstens, wie groß der Cookie ist und zweitens, ist das ein guter Cookie. Und ich vermute mal, dass der Cookie gut ist. Und Cookies sind immer geil. Egal was für ein Cookie, Cookies sind zu 99% immer geil. Deswegen kann ich sie verstehen, dass sie den Cookie schon aufgegessen hat. Weil so einen fetten Cookie, entweder der war wirklich fett, kann ich es auch verstehen, oder der war halt wirklich kein, was ich auch verstehen kann. You race back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Perfect Goals out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Kann ich verstehen. Wenn ich was ausleihen will, gehe ich auch noch mal kurz drüber. Okay, ist alles gut. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice... Alice? Wer kann Alice sein? Also Minori ist ja Sayori. Alice. Jeder ist safe. Jeder hat irgendeinen Namen. Alice. Ist ein kurzer Name auch noch, ne? Boah, wenn jetzt ja Minori ist, für mich irgendwie safe, sorry. Vielleicht bin ich auch komplett falsch und das hat gar nichts damit zu tun, aber das wird für mich halt passen. Monika? Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile halt trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. Moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they are really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet there is a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something, ja? Ja, das bist du. Du bist 1,49. Du bist fast so circa um die 30 cm kleiner als ich. Natürlich denke ich, dass du zu klein bist. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to screw one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Wow! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. But there, having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get the chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see, the classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Ach was. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over the closet. Wir haben ein Video gesehen in Chemie früher. In unserem Chemieunterricht. Man sollte niemals, um irgendwo drauf zu stehen, einen rollenden Computerstuhl nehmen. Warum? Kann tödlich enden. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Mitsuki climbs onto a chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wow, the chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh, hell nah. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Gold's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Oh, heavy. Hey, Justin, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Oh, no. Oh. Oh my god, you're fucking dead. You're freaking dead. Rest in peace. F for the no. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? I'm trying to look up at my Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not always just. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. Set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The seat turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hand and the books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pulled me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She pressed her arm straight into me, prop herself up. Yeah? Natsuki seems to realize that's not the floor, that's beneath her. Gross. The first bounce into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? Heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf. Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Geez. Sorry. And one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry, Monika says so quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my. Look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. Just a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to... Oh, das ist so traurig, wie als wäre gerade jemand gestorben, aber nein, es geht um ein Manga. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh, nein! Das ist traurig. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Oh, I'll help get that crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. Oh, nee, nicht heulen. Nein, nicht heulen. Aber ich bin ehrlich, das ist gerade das erste Mal, dass ich diese Szene habe, deswegen ist das für mich gerade alles neu. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. Da hat wohl jemand Depression. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know I can do. And alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick volume 2 of Parfait Gold. We'll set this one aside. This'll cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quivers. You're really nice to me. Oh no shit, Diggy. Yeah? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Ich mag es nicht, dass die Szene jetzt gerade so traurig ist. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but I'm being nice. It's the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I began gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of the books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you've said. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. Oh, die Musik ist wieder glücklich. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Ja. Das ist mit allem. Das ist nie mit Manga oder Büchern so. Viele Sachen, du musst erstmal reinkommen, damit du wirklich die Sachen wirklich machen möchtest. Zum Beispiel hier jetzt dieses Manga. Vorher dachte ich so, boah, nee, was für ein fucking Ding ist Perfect Girls? Perfect Girls oder keine Ahnung. Perfect ist das nicht französisch und heißt perfekt oder sowas. Keine Ahnung. Kann sein, ich weiß es nicht mehr genau. Ist mir scheißegal. Aber es ist allen so. Dieses Spiel. Bis man das nicht kennt, man spielt sich gerade erst ein. Und man spielt sich wirklich ein, dann ist es nicht. Und das ist wie auch so. Hätte ich wirklich nicht gestartet und hätte gestreamt, hätte ich gesagt, boah, nee, gar keinen Bock mehr. Allerdings, ich weiß halt, was in diesem Spiel passiert. Deswegen halt nicht weiter. Aber die Person, 1 Stunde hat es gedauert in meinem privaten Playthrough circa, bis ich zum richtigen Part gekommen bin und wo es dann endlich auch geklappt hat und geil war, das Spiel zu spielen. Und als es dann auch gruselig wurde. So, und natürlich will man dann weiterspielen und wissen, was dann noch passiert. Besonders, dass die das Game auch mit den Gamefiles arbeitet, die finde ich krass. Also, wie gesagt, ist genauso wie sonst auch noch. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Okay, wir starten natürlich immer mit Sayori. Ja, wir haben nur eine Sache für dich geschrieben. Oh, I like this one, Justin. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Digga, ich habe nicht mal für dich geschrieben, dass eine Sache drin, die dir gefällt. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poems better. Yeah. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Kenn ich. Leider Gottes kenn ich das. Letztens für sowas kann ich sogar eine Story erzählen. Letztens wollte ich mich auf den Weg machen, mit dem Bus wegfahren. So eine halbe Stunde wollte ich los, weil das war dann, da dachte ich mir so, ist eine gute Uhrzeit, gehe ich dann. Ja, und das dachte ich mir so, hey, yo, dann gehen wir in einer halben Stunde los. Plötzlich schreibt mir eine Freundin. Das ist auch meine beste Freundin, schreibt mich dann so an, so, hey, Justin, Bock was zu machen? Ich habe dann geschrieben, ja. Eigentlich wollte ich in einer halben Stunde mit dem Bus fahren. Oh, aber ich habe gerade frische Muffins gebacken. Ja, ich kann auch noch einen späteren Bus nehmen. Also, ich liebe Süßkram. Du kannst mit Muffins, Kekse, Kuchen. Es kommt natürlich mal drauf an, was für. Es gibt natürlich auch Kekse, Kuchen, Muffins, die ich nicht mag. Jedoch, das, was sie macht, sie kann wirklich saugut backen. Und einfach nur lecker. Ja, sie Das war so Zitronenmuffins. Mega geil. Kann ich nur sagen. Und ja, dann habe ich mich noch mit ihr getroffen. Für circa so 2,5 Stunden. Waren dann so draußen. Auf jeden Fall, sie wusste, wie sie mich überredet bekommt, etwas zu machen. Und das ist gruselig. Dass sie mich so gut kennt. Es ist kein Geheimnis, dass ich Süßkram mag. Aber trotzdem, bis jetzt hat noch nie jemand mich dazu überredet, irgendwo hinzugehen, durch Süßkram. Egal. Jetzt, die macht mal weiter. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. Lügnerin, immer noch bloß so eine Sache drin. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Justin. Never ever. Ich werde dazu später noch was sagen, wenn der Moment kommt. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Make me feel things, damn. Alter, unser Charakter fügt jetzt wahrscheinlich in diesem Rauch auch ganz viele Dinge. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I just conveying feelings. I guess conveying feelings is just an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you will like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet! Oh, shut the fuck up! Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Foreshadowing. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Justin. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Okay. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kids. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and the bottle all in a row. So wirklich so, happy thoughts, in the bottle all in a row. So, daraus kann man so einen Song machen. Ey, wenn ich mich bald noch dran erinnere, bald, wirklich ganz bald. Und ich das wieder sehe, ich mache daraus Song. Kein Versprechen. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. A blow test of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shorts all over the floor. There were to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap, das ist gerade mein Gedanke. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It is creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay, yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki. Sie sollte es lieben. Es war wirklich 19 der Sachen waren für sie da drin. Weil wir die Natsuki-Rap geben. Oh, sie mag's. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'll let you enjoy your writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like I just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time, and the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom! Red face, Natsuki really walks out of the room. Hey Justin, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile's not fading from her face. I see, you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Whoops. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Justin? Was? Wait a minute. Was meint ihr damit? Meinst du mit Cheating, du schaust die Sachen im Internet ab und benutzt die dann einfach? Oder Cheating in, oh, hast du Freunde oder sowas? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Son of a gun! Never mind, I'm just kidding, aha. Sie meint wirklich so, Alter, guckst du dir die Sachen an online? No way. Son of a bitch. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Ich hab's verstanden. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Mitsuki comes up and snatches the poem off Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Oh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? But Justin wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is taking leave for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Justin is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this way. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. Oh, sie ist wirklich süß. Sie will unser Gedicht behalten. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I give you the poem, but that's still not fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Justin is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. No, it's witzig, mögen, da ist nichts drin. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. Oh, ich kann mich sogar daran, glaube ich, noch ein bisschen erinnern. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. A cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Ich vermute, das ist so über Vorurteile oder sowas. Oder dass man Leute... Oh, warte, das ist... Ist das danach so, don't judge a book by its cover? Sie weiß nur, dass sie Spinnen mag. Also weiß nicht, wie sie sonst drauf ist. Don't judge a book by its cover. Das ist, was sie uns gesagt hat. Wahrscheinlich geht's darum. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't I have to explain. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid you're being. Oh, sagt diejenige, die gerade vor mir weggerannt ist, weil sie bemerkt hat, dass ich dich impressen will, ne? Like anyone would agree to that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks mine. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Oh, I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn and respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. Ich bin auch gerade der beliebteste. Wirklich aber nicht. Was mal so. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, no one was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so... Hey Bro, Risk 3000, ich glaube du kriegst heute ein paar Cheeks. So consider yourself lucky, okay? Okay, nein. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Oh, Yuri. Was willst du? Was will mein Handy? Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Atsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem. No, I know why you get mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Nein, nicht. Your writing skill mag ich nicht über deine. Ihre Schrift mag ich über dein Jahr, ihr Aussehen mag ich über dein Jahr, ihr Verhalten mag ich über dein Jahr, aber der Writing Style ist komplett deins. That's not really true, meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no, Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. Ja, siehst du gerade, ne, was passiert? Du sprichst ohne zu denken. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. Wir sind mir in dem Sinne schon 45 Minuten hier drin. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know that's what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles slightly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's incapable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Kein Bock auf die. Yuri ist nicht mein Lieblingscharakter. Ist mein least favorite. Hi again, Justin. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine. I like it the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, scratching, piercing. Sighing, cuisine, tangent. Like playing a shortboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Kann ich nicht loaden. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? Whoops, wir haben kurz was. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Ja, das habe ich gesehen. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like you're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Kind of. I don't know. Ich merke gerade, dass es nicht so leicht ist, wie ich mir das vorgestellt habe. Ja. Sometimes asking what poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with a reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Ich weiß, dass du mich siehst, Monika. Ich weiß, dass du mich siehst. Ich weiß, dass du mich sehen kannst. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Son of a gun. Okay, everyone. We are all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room, just about the festival, I'll start up. Do I really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I didn't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and designed some pamphlets so we can give out. We can give out during the event. Damn, boy. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all these posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Sayori's who's been coloring a poster holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Oh, shut up. No one asked for your opinion. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So what to ask for them to recite their poems and out and loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Ach was, ihr seid, wir sind auch die... Ich sag jetzt wir. Ich bin halt der Dude. Wir sind halt alle die Einzigen in diesem scheiß Club. Ich fände es witzig, wenn das nun wirklich so einen Mod gibt, der wirklich auf diese Antworten, die du sagst, reagiert. So mäßig wie AI. Und das dann halt alles changed. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. What? Intimate, finding your horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with us? Nee, also wir haben einen anderen Grund, warum wir hier sind. Erstens, wir wollen den Horror-Aspekt sehen und unser Player, den wir spielen, der will einfach nur euch sehen. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Yeah, people I don't know what Natsuki's saying. I know you do. I know we all do. And all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Nur zur Info, ich habe keine Ahnung, ob ich das Wort richtig ausspreche, es ist mir aber auch egal. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The best we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Getting over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Foreshadowing. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica, this is too fun. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica brings recite your poem. The way they fly. Oh. Wait, more than that, her reflection is pristine. exactly how to play emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words back to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Tumblr, The Way They Fly by Monica. Ask me, Monica. I peer inside the glass cage and watch the way they fly. One wren with things bent but forced to cause storms on those with wings scared but shimmering like galaxies. And a sweet hummingbird zips between them so fast without ceasing she tires and starts to drop. A sudden warm wind blows through and lifts them up, but the hummingbird is too frail and gets thrown back, crashing into the walls it cannot see, while the others dart around each other fighting for space and warmth. I cannot fly like they do, not with the cage that weighs upon my back, not without the wind to let me glide effortlessly, but it does not lift me as it lifts them. It brings me chills instead of warmth. This wind was not meant for me. So I struggle on just above the ocean's still surface, reflecting the invisible burden chained to me, knowing at any moment a wave could rise from behind and send us four crashing into the depths of the unknown. Das war Monikas Poem, The Way They Fly. Dieses Poem, das ich gerade gelesen habe, liest sie gerade vor. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression of face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished her recitation. Also sie liest wirklich mal die 4 von denen. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a break and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called Yuri anxiously glance to each other. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. After Image of a Crimson Eye. Ernsthaft, das gibt's ja. Wow. Das ist ein Typ, der hat. Nee. 58,9 Stunden Spielzeit hat so ein Dude hier. Okay, das ist nicht das Original. Okay, ich finde jetzt nicht das Bild. Er meinte das Poem. Deswegen. Da hat jemand zwar eins geschrieben, aber da die Kommentare sagen, es ist ein bisschen zu offen für Yuris Ding, deswegen lese ich jetzt so vor. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Das ist nicht nur ein Poem lesen. Ich musste mal vor so einer Art Publikum, ja nicht vor einer Art, sondern vor so einem Publikum singen. Auch wegen der Schule. Wir hatten so eine Talentshow und ich musste singen. Und vor fremden Leuten, und ich kann schon nicht mit fremden Leuten sprechen und vor fremden Leuten singen, natürlich schon mal gar nicht. Allerdings, nachdem ich dann angefangen habe, wird es irgendwann halt, hat man sich mehr daran gewöhnt und dann hat man einfach weitergemacht und ich mittendrin gestoppt. Und ich bin ehrlich, bei den Proben habe ich fucking geheult, weil das für mich zu viel war. Also ich bin da nicht am Lügen, ich sag die Wahrheit da. Das ist wirklich passiert. Und die beste Freundin hat es auch gesehen. Sie war dabei, sie war diejenige, die mich versucht hat, wieder aufzumuntern. Und ja. Ich bin der Meinung, wir machen dann mal weiter. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering keine Ahnung what the fuck words to transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Bis auf die Erwachsenste von allen. Safe. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Ich hoffe, ich spreche alles richtig aus. Das sind solche Wörter, ich habe ich noch nie gehört. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps the book back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. But first, to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not what we didn't want to applaud for her, and we caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for cheering. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ihr wisst, was ich mache. My Meadow. DDLC. My Meadow, a DDLC poem. Okay, es ist auch natürlich wieder von jemand anderem geschrieben, aber jemand hat sich wohl da Mühe gegeben. Kommentare sind wohl gut. Ja. When I wander down a pathway to a special place I go, far, far away, a meadow where flowers grow. Red, purple, orange, yellow, the flowers smell so nice, the grass blows and the thicket is below, the colors made two and ties. The flowers smell so sweet, denn meine Augen sind grad tot. The flower smells so sweet and fragrant, it makes my senses laugh. What a lovely, lovely meadow, what a lovely, lovely path. I'm so happy in my meadows, every moment is pure bliss, like a drink on a hot summer's day, or a memorable first kiss. But I know when I pick my flowers, they're sure to wilt away. But that doesn't stop me from plucking for hours, for the entire funful day. But eventually my daisy wilts and my meadow changes fast. The entire demeanor of my meadow tilts, and each flower may be the last. What a lovely, lovely meadow, but my meadows exist no more. It's not an empty... Ich hab ihn im Konflikt. What a lovely, lovely meadow, but my meadow exists no more. It's now an empty wasteland, and I don't know what I'm here... I don't know what I'm there for. Oder hat jemand einfach bloß so ein Bild noch gepackt? Okay. Tatsächlich war es gut. Sorry, I giggled. Say, Ori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cherry like Sayori's. Was habe ich da gemacht? Nein! Ach, Kacke. Ach, verdammt. Okay, dann müssen wir kurz weiter was machen. Weil ich Idiot natürlich nicht konnte. Erstmal. Ach, ich Idiot. Ich dachte mir so, okay, vielleicht kann ich das bearbeiten, hier den Chat. So. So. Sollte passen. Ups. War nicht das, was ich machen wollte. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like theory is. Oh, ich muss erstmal das wieder aufnehmen. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Justin liked it. What does that mean? I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen some poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of people. Ach, wie sagst du es? Ich hab vor Leuten gesungen, also bitte. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Justin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Justin lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Son of a gun. Mann. Ich kann mich nicht aufregen darauf. Es ist einfach nur so dumm und witzig. Natsuki, that's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with our work for today. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite the ones I finish, I receive applause anyway, so I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This is what it's called. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Oh, holy shit, das hört sich nicht gut an. Okay, ich suche es. Jump, DDLC. Nein, kein Jumpscare. Nein. Jump DDLC, oh. Poem. Nein. Ich finde es tatsächlich. Ja. Ich finde nichts. Ich hab's probiert, ich habe nichts gefunden. Natsuki takes breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little and infused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. And it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Oh, Alter, ich finde keinen vernünftigen Platz, Digga. Ich hol mir gleich ein Kissen. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Und das Spiel mag wohl Sachen, die up and down bouncen. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Me doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Alles klar. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, oh, wir sind Freunde, Diggi. It's just embarrassing. Wir sind Freunde. Wir sind Freunde, Diggi. Ich und Natsuki sind Freunde. Oh, that's the surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, I won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all the good for the club. Ich pack's für an Effort für eine Person nur. It makes me really happy. I don't, auch wenn es nicht für dich ist, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I sign up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica. Well, I'll do my best to get through it. As for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Son of a bitch, he facing me. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Justin, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Oh, this game ist so gut. Das Game ist eigentlich so gut gemacht. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Ja, Digi, du hast fast befreundet. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Harry fumbles with words. Let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, ich kann dich jetzt spoilern, aber wir gehen auf wir nutzen den Natsuki-Pfad, nach dem Natsuki-Weg. Und I would walk home with Natsuki. Oh, das ist... ich kann das nicht. Aber ich will den Natsuki-Weg gehen. Wirklich pur Natsuki-Weg. Es tut mir leid. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I think it would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned it down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with that, I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point of speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. And I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for tracking me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. I That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Wir wissen alle, was ich mache. Sagt mir das. Okay, was haben wir hier alles? Es Hope einfach. Happiness, haben wir Happiness? Wait, ist das? Ah, nee, das ist Act 2. Oh, fast verkackt. Okay. Pleasure. Nee, Jump. Playground. Habe ich das nicht gerade gesehen? Playground. Swimsuit mochte sie auch. Heartbeat. Cheeks. Oh. Anger. Vacation. Puppy. Puppy. Kitty. Beauty. Nein. Jumpy. Komm, das, ne? Ja, Jumpy. Vanilla noch. Ne? Ja, Vanilla. Chocolate. Boah, ich hab grad gesagt. Perfect. Wenn es nicht perfekt ist. Ja, perfect girls. Ribbon mochten sie auch, ne? Also klar, also wir machen den Natsuki-Weg, deswegen alles Natsuki. Bouncy. Skirt, sie macht das Skirt. Candy. Pure. Boop. Games. Ich bin Anime. Okay. Wir haben 100% Natsuki jetzt hier erreicht. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination. Wir lieben determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are willing to help out of the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great, huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say that. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Yeah? That's not how you say my name. Monica. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ich wollte gerade suchen. Huh? Ah, never mind. Ich wollte gerade googeln. Monica? Warte, ich google trotzdem. Was so? Monica. Also Ika heißt Squid. Alles klar. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? We're spacing out again. Oh, wir kommen langsam näher. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else, huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Sag dir richtig. I'm fine, see? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Justin, what's up? So, wir machen kurz eine Sache. Okay, nichts Neues. Oops. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Ich weiß, was up ist. What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Ja, tatsächlich eigentlich, ja. Guck sie dir an, Diggi, sie sitzt das erste Mal alleine. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Guck sie, wenn du das liest, du kannst doch nicht sagen, dass wenn ich glücklich bin, mache ich das so. Ich guck da runter, mach so mit meinem Radiergummi hoch, runter. Nee. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm the one asking you, Justin. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. Digga, du hast die ganze Zeit erstmal saupissig gemacht, weil du gesagt hast, ey, Natsuki ist sozusagen besser als du. She's always talked to me about the things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Warte. Ich leg mir jetzt meine Beine hoch. Denn langsam ist es schwer, einfach nur gerade zu sitzen. Natürlich auf meinem Schreibtisch. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? You're sure about that? Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, the meme. You're sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Don't play stupid, motherfucker. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Justin. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sarah talks about you more than anything else, you know? Ach was! She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an actual light was turned on inside of her. Ich hol mir kurz ein Kissen, warte kurz. So, bin auch wieder da. Oh, viel besser. What? No way. Sarah is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Justin. Oh, ich weiß es nicht. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because it's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quietly that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Normal, wenn wirklich deine beste Freundin seit Jahren kennst, plötzlich so reagiert. Denkst nicht so, oh komm, wie lass dich mal allein. Was? Du sagst, dir geht's gut und trotzdem siehst du komplett scheiße aus? Nee. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. Du tust es auch. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? Yeah, there isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. Ja, natürlich. It was just... Natsuki glanced down at her side, showing a volume of anger in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Oh, jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. Du siehst auch so aus, als würdest du das tun, ne? I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Oh, guck mal, wer mit mir reden möchte. She practically mumbles that last part. I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seemed pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki excels. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person you would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. True. True. Also, solche Tage kannst du nicht. Jeder hat mal solche Tage, wo es einem scheiße geht. Kannst du unavoidable. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Sag doch einfach, dass du uns mehr willst als Sayori. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. Oh, sie hat noch mit was anderem gefiddelt. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get it the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's not to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Alles klar. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Eigentlich süß. Eigentlich finde das wirklich süß. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. So, wir wissen, was wir machen müssen. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Justin. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Wir lassen dazu mal zum Ende. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess she changed her mind. She'll come to me. And I should leave her be for now. Danke, ich muss deine Handschrift nicht sehen. Monika. Hi Justin, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Oh, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with my Tsuki style once more, I see. Shut the fuck up. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Oh, come on, Justin. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Yeah? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Justin. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. She's just assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know to handle her own feelings properly. What am I saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. All I care about her in the club is, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Definitiv, Diggi. Sie wickelt dich um ihre Finger. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiled sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. And when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim, star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows that. What am I thinking? Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. What the fuck? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give my life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are most sad. They are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? One-dimensional. Ja, du bist two-dimensional, bitch. We know that. Du weißt, dass du 2D bist. Das ist eigentlich one-dimensional. Was ist eigentlich eindimensional? Ein verbreiteter Punkt für die eindimensional als Angabe einer Mathematik oder geometrischen Dimension. Dass jeder Punkt eines Stell dir vor, einfach so, dass keine breit und keine hört. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dad. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything they went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Kein Problem. So, das Beste zum Schluss, Ihre Reaktion. Für unser Vieh. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic now. Of course, you know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident about your writing, aren't you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Justin? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "It's so cute, just like you, Natsuki." Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trades off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. Traurig. Natsuki glaubt nicht in sich selbst. Und will aber von anderen hören, dass sie gut ist, weil I gently grabbed the poem with my own hand until she really relaxed her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own fault is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think Estelle is more amateur than hers. And so she always means well. But sometimes she's focused on simple happiness, that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Oh, shit, da hat jemand die Bombe gedroppt. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches the poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally she forced herself to extend her arm and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that away. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Oh, because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you stay with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my my feeling to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me, because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Or I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can just say. Here I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back anyway. The small soft hands surprise me with their attention. Oh my god, small soft hands, motherfucker. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Ein kleines Geschenk mäßig von ihr. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just I'm glad that you wanted... he was a bad boy. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expressions, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Oh yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you're free, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second, it's just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when you're addressing the club. Your catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Ja, wir haben sehr viel Foreshadowing schon hier. In your books maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sarah isn't here. It seems you're right. Sarah always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone but balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show your decency. Wir werden alle sehen, was ist. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she is. Alright. Oh, mein Fuß ist eingeschlafen. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely-dovey. Oh no, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from you, Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I'll talk to her early and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing for the weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and sampling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Nee, kein Bock. I'm useless. Ja, das bist du. Gut, dass du es erkannt hast. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Ich würde es jetzt nicht talentiert sagen, aber sie kann schreiben. Mehr kann sie nicht. Now, Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be the leader on my own, then I would grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decoration to help set up the atmosphere. atmosphere. And about that, I love atmosphere. Her expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts studying to herself. Her mind is already racing. I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Justo, the one who is truly useless. Definitiv. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really appreciate it. Oh, Sie will Hilfe, Maeda. Oh, wir können da ganz gut helfen, definitiv. Wir haben hier eine Erfahrung mit Natsuki im Schrank. Okay, nicht. Oh mein Gott, was mache ich da? That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you're sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Tristan may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Justin to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle it down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Justin to decide how we'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You'll literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Listen, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you, David. Of course. Arschloch. Very well. In that case, Ren looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with Natsuki! Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work. So it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun! You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fun by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. Ich mag Yuri nicht. Ich mag auch die lilanen Haare nicht, bin ich ehrlich. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else I need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except the performance is going to be awesome. Oh, wir können Sachen awesome machen. I think that really counts. What about you, Justin? Me? Well, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pounding too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, I might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki goes back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. Lots of fun! I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri is the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things? But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah! I hope to see everyone there do their best. And with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. We literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Oh. You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? And Tsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. How do you think I feel? Oh, Luna. I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to do it. Huh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. But I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Oh, wir sind endlich fast. Boah, wir haben endlich fast den normalen Part geschafft, danke. Alright, I get it. So. Willst du kurz was machen? Okay, noch nichts Neues. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Oh, what's this? I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to come to my house on Sunday? And anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling that might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh, du willst, dass etwas passiert, Diggi, glaub mir. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Oh, do you look forward to do something else, bitch? In this chance I have make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Was willst du zwischen euch machen? Also bei dir, wenn ihr bei euch zu Hause seid. Weil da gibt es eigentlich nur eine Sache, wo ich mir vorstellen könnte, was man da normalerweise dann macht, wenn du sagst, euch näher zu bringen. Weil sonst hätte ich gesagt, wäre es so ein Park oder so ein Restaurant, wäre es was anderes. Aber bei dir zu Hause? Only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Mitsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting to me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it's turned into a conversation. She was a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. Ja, normal, wer macht das nicht? Immer eine andere Person. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. Ja. In diesem Spiel, ja. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Die Sache ist die, egal was du machst, ihr wird sich besser gehen. Selbst mit der Rede, es klappt nicht von jetzt auf gleich. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were a family. Der Haus ist bereit. Man denkt jetzt, es wird was passieren, aber nein. Sayori isn't anywhere in the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Justin. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this a long time, have you? Oh, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. Sayori verstehe ich, aber wenn ich so gucke, sieht es gar nicht mal so messy aus. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decoration that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Ja, ja klar, it's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sarah had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me that. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. Sinn ergibt das. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Sollst du, ja? Of course, and I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Uncharacteristic? Habe ich es richtig aussprechen? Keine Ahnung. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Justin. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? It's getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It's traurig. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, he grabs Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Justin, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Justin? Jetzt kommen wir das Foreshadowing, was ich gesagt habe. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Sie ist fucking depressed. Von Anfang an, sie war depressiv. Das Ding kommt noch schlimmer. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? When I go to school, why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Ja, wirklich, stell dir vor, eure beste Freundin sagt das plötzlich. Du denkst so, ey, sie war immer glücklich und alles und plötzlich ist sie depressiv. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? That you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it. You don't understand at all, Justin. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. Oh. Nochmal umsetzen. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Justin, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always been. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears straight down Sayori's face. I made you join the Literatur Club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. Diggi, das ist so traurig, dass man heulen könnte. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into my tight embrace. Justin, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Justin, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Justin, Sarah barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Du tust es nicht, merkst du doch. But I all want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. Ich bin kurz vom Heulen, weil es einfach nur traurig ist. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Justin. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and it's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please, don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. And the very last, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over to... Würde meine beste Freundin das so zu mir sagen und hätte geheult von mir. Ich hätte zurückgeheult. Sowas, wenn das in so einem Spiel schon traurig genug. Also wenn es eins dieser wirklich der Main Characters ist. Allerdings, wenn es im echten Leben wäre, ich hätte fucking geheult. Ich hätte vielleicht so getan, so hey, alles wird gut, wäre ich dann alleine, hätte ich geheult. Weil ich das zu traurig fände. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Spend only a few minutes back at home. Wirklich, so kurz davor, so, also drauf plötzlich. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, I make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snuggly like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go into the kitchen. What, you're not gonna even offer me to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Justin? Come on, since when did I need to be a gentleman? Grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Sie hat mehr Muskeln als ich sag's euch. It seems like I always underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Son of a... Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Yeah? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Well, that's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nice to you, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her breath and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. You should apologize, yeah? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Yeah, Ja, also ich weiß es. Ich bin komplett ehrlich. Natsuki ist für mich, ich finde Natsuki den besten Charakter. Weil ich finde auch das ganze Design und alles finde ich mega. Das gefällt mir. Also. Gross. Hey, what's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get it started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Justin. Shut up. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Oh, things. Oh, what thing? Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Justin, where did you put all the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batters, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. And that does look pretty cool, see? It sounds like baking isn't just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes in Sayori and Monika's delight expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Oh, wir haben kein Problem damit, wenn du die ganze Nacht bleibst. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. I really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my whisk. I don't want your gross fingers on my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Oh, he was a bad boy. I push hard, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tucks it with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob on icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know that. What? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab the one as well. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get my reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Oh, what you? Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Justin, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. Those are shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm started going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you did put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continues the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. Bestimmt. Ich kann's mir gut vorstellen. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing onto these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Oh man, how fluffy. Wie lang dauert das noch? I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? Pick one of the nozzles that has much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use the right stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. It gives me an idea actually. Well, it's just a literature event, right? You can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually really cute at you. Oh, cute. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to be? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. But well, Mitsuki's voice threads up. Same with you, eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Son of a bitch. Let's just do the icing. Mitsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here I show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. Boah, Digi, ich hab keinen Bock mehr auf diesen fucking Dating-Scheiß gerade. Bring mich zum richtigen Spiel. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side. To admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. They are, aren't they? I wish you could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, here, but our dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sarah's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be done 10 cupcakes already. Then she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me that way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Du wolltest was anderes, Diggi. Das wissen wir alle. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having a chance doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. Aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Ja, klar, also, Diggi, ich hätte dasselbe gesagt, Diggi. And Tsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Nee, nicht nur der Player, Diggi. Wäre Natsuki eine echte Person. Justin, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. Risk 3000. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. When Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers clenching to the side of my shirt as if holding onto me. Bro, nicht draußen. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. So, Sayori? Yeah? Hi, Justin. Sayori. Just know we weren't... It's okay, Justin. I just stopped by to say hi. Well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later, clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Zero waves goodbye. Oh, fuck you, Sayori. Fucking kill yourself. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you are having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Oh, ich will wieder heulen. Nee, that you've made such good friends. So that matters to me doesn't matter, Freunde. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Justin? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Justin. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Tatsächlich hast du gerade ein krasses Date ruiniert. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Ja, wir wissen alles, was sie gesagt hat. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Justin. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Justin, I like you so much that I want to die. Then die! That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. So my hand on Sayori's arm. Oh, no, not your arm, bitch. And squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said always know what's best for you? You still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Und wie gehen die dazu, die Route eigentlich? Ich bin kurz vorm Heulen. Aber ich kann nicht I love you nehmen. I love you. Im echten Leben hätte ich gesagt, ich liebe dich. Aber so gemeint so, Alter, ich liebe dich als beste Freundin. Du wirst immer in meinem Herzen bleiben. Ich liebe dich. Aber ich liebe dich nicht so, als wenn wir zusammenkommen. So hätte ich das gesagt. Aber dieses Spiel gibt mir nicht diese Option. Entweder du bist immer meine beste Freundin, meine treueste Freundin. Oder ich liebe dich. In der Meinung, Liebe. Nicht freundschaftlich Liebe. Und das will ich nicht. Das ist nicht das. Das ist nicht das, was ich sagen würde. Deswegen mag ich das nicht. Deswegen... You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help getting things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this, Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do me know better than anyone, Justin. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sarah's smile finally breaks. With a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me on one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Renn hinterher, Motherfucker! Wenn sowas passiert, bleib nicht stehen! Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Du hättest eigentlich sie lieben können, aber the most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. Nur zur Info. Wenn sie ihr ganzes Leben lang schon Depressionen hat, wissen ihre Eltern das? Sollten sie ja, wenn das ganze Leben so ist. Warum ist sie da noch nicht in Therapie? But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can't comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Nein. Leute. Ich habe eine PNG-Datei bekommen. Und endlich. Happy Thoughts. Und es ist ein Bild und das ist wahrscheinlich Sayori. Die PNG-Datei ist gekommen. Die Sachen waren da und die ist gerade hergekommen. Holy shit, Leute. It's the day of the festival. Also kann man es noch schnell machen. Day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Justin, you're the first one here. Nur zur Info, ich habe keine Musik ausgeschaltet. Es ist wirklich keine Musik. Hier ist keine Musik. So, die Sache ist die jetzt. Warte, ich werde eine Sache machen. Neuer Ordner. Das bringt nichts. Ja, das bringt tatsächlich was. Das ist einfach ein neuer Ordner. Und da kommen dann die Sachen rein, die neu da sind. So, dabei damit schiebe ich den Chat ein bisschen weiter nach unten noch, damit ich ja sehen kann, was ja passiert. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I said that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Justin. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story yet also. Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Definitiv. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Nur zur Info. Ja, ich werde es gleich sagen. They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip around for the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is the best for you. Ich hab jetzt gerade Handy. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get off my head before I show you how much I love you. Get off my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Justin, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Okay, what was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for it or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, I just feel right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her room. Sayori? Leute, die das jetzt nicht vertragen können, klickt auf. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Really didn't want to have enter her room like this. Letzte Warnung. Sind kind of a breach of privacy. Das ist die letzte Warnung, die ich geben kann. Für die Leute, die es nicht schauen können, guckt weg. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Ich lese gleich. Nun, wie ihr seht, see Traceback Text for Details. Ich habe Traceback gerade erhalten. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Wir müssen saven. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Ich würde sagen, dass ich gerade den Joke, das gerade mache, Go Kill Yourself, das sollte als Joke gemeint sein. Ich wollte hier einen Joke reinbringen. Allerdings, das fühlt sich so scheiße an, darüber zu joken, dass es mir leid tut für das, was ich gesagt habe. Denn darüber sollte man keine Witze machen. Es ist einfach nur scheiße und es fühlt sich kacke an. Und es tut mir auch wirklich leid. Das ist traurig, was hier abgeht. Es ist sehr traurig, weswegen ich es bereue, das gesagt zu haben. Ja, für die Leute, die mich jetzt, ja, damit ihr mich versteht. Das tut mir wirklich leid dafür, dass ich es gesagt habe. Ich soll weitermachen. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship. And I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Literature Club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with is gone forever. Nothing I do can bring her back. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed me from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And Das ist das Sayori-Ende. Das ist das, was das Game das Sayori-Ende nennt. Wir haben Sayori sterben sehen. Und wie ihr seht, das Spiel ist noch lange nicht vorbei. So, und bevor wir das hier natürlich beenden, wir haben gerade gesehen Traceback und Sayori ist komplett aus den Gamefiles gelöscht worden. Sayori ist nicht mehr im Spiel. Sayori ist weg. Aus dem kompletten Spiel. Es wird so gemacht, dass sie niemals da gewesen ist. Traceback. So, I am sorry, but an uncalled exception occurred while running game code file line script Python. Blah blah blah. I didn't break. Restart. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this. I think actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch. Son of a bitch. Info, ich muss auf New Game klicken. Ich kann nicht die Gamefile laden. Ich kann die Gamefiles nicht laden, wo Sayori noch drin war. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I would just sat in the middle of front crossing and let catch up to me. Epilepsy? It's an ordinary school day like any other. So, und siehst du, wir haben auch die ganzen Slots nicht mehr. Okay. Oh, wir können alles sehen. Wir können auch halt den ganzen Text sehen. So, und das war's für heute. Wir haben Akt 2 erreicht. Und wir haben das Sayori-Ende erreicht. Dieses Ende ist unavoidable, wie ich gesagt habe. Egal was passiert, egal was wir machen, Sayori wird sich erhängen. Ich habe vorgewarnt, ich habe alle gewarnt, ich habe es extra geschrieben, dass das Game Suicide enthält. Ich habe euch kurz bevor es passiert ist noch gewarnt. Ich habe auch eine Epilepsiewarnung reingebracht. Ich habe alles gemacht, was ich machen konnte. Und jetzt wisst ihr, warum das Spiel erst ab 13 Jahren ist und warum das Spiel auch so gut und popular ist. Das Spiel packt Sachen plötzlich in die Gamefiles, die man sich angucken kann. Und in den Ordnern, die ich erstellt habe, neue Ordner. Wir können das Bild nochmal so sehen. So, es sind Sayori und Traceback, was passiert ist, wie sie gelöscht wurde. Und ich werde, für die Leute, die das Spiel noch nicht kennen, ich werde nicht sagen, wer sie gelöscht hat, wir haben es gelesen. Ich werde nicht sagen, wer sie gelöscht hat, aber wir kennen die Person. Und das Spiel ist traurig und das Spiel, ja, ich glaube, ihr versteht, was ich meine. Für heute war es das. So, und deswegen, ich save mit Absicht nochmal. Deswegen quitten wir. Weil Akt 2 ist jetzt eine komplett andere und neue Story. Sayori wurde gelöscht und dann wurde halt die ganze Story umgeschrieben. Deswegen, wir quitten. Sayori ist aus dem Spiel weg und wir werden Sayori nie wieder sehen. So, ich hoffe, euch hat es auch dieses Mal gefallen. Mir hat es Spaß gemacht, das Spiel zu spielen. Und beim nächsten Mal kriegen wir endlich mal mehr bessere Parts. So, deswegen, ich hoffe, euch hat es gefallen und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal.